Pakistan is the fourth largest milk producer in the world, yet its share in the global milk market is negligible. Only 3% of the total milk production is currently processed. The dairy sector has an enormous potential, but it is still untapped. The rising local demand has raised a lot of challenges for milk and dairy products. Modern processing facilities are required to enhance production as per demand, which in turn requires financial and technical investments. The poor farmers and rural community of Pakistan cannot do it alone. Plan Pakistan has been operating in Pakistan for 14 years. It works in partnership with children and their families, communities and their organizations, and with government departments and like-minded development agencies for the betterment of the communities in general and underprivileged and poverty-stricken communities in particular. Plan conducted a research in Vihari that indicated that the local dairy sector faced multiple challenges. The issues mainly included the following. Difficult milk collection because most livestock owners were small and were living at distant places from each other. Wastage of 20% milk despite high demand owing to poor marketing infrastructure. Dominant role of local contractors and players called Dudis who do not have any training in facilities for milk handling. Absence of cold chain for milk preservation. Malpractices and profiteering attitude of the marketing agents. Lack of market information, capping of prices by the district administration, lack of credit facility, institutional support and value-added components, poverty, gender issues, and poor capacity to deliver. In 2010, Plan Pakistan initiated the Milk Value Chain Project, PMVCP. The project was funded jointly by the European Union and Plan International's UK office. The core objective of the project was to enhance the productivity and quality of the local dairy sector and contribute to the socio-economic uplift of small farmers and their families. 100 farmers' milk cooperatives were formed to achieve the objective of the project by implementing 6 key components. Breed improvement. The project aimed at initiating an extensive livestock breeding program with the cooperation of Punjab Rural Support Program. Feed and fodder. Imbalanced feed was a major cause of low milk production. The project aimed at overcoming the nutritional deficiencies of livestock. Veterinary services. Third component was provision of veterinary services. Rural communities were facilitated to cure disease while raising awareness about prevention. Milk management and marketing. To get the best price for milk, the farmers needed a cooling chain that would preserve the milk and increase its shelf life. Farmers, milk collectors, and suppliers were trained to preserve hygiene and life of the milk. Distribution of goats. 2,000 pure beetle goats were distributed among 400 poor and vulnerable females of the targeted villages. Family nutrition. The last component was to raise awareness about improving gender balance and nutritional status of children. Emphasis was given on the importance of milk as a food supplement for women and children.
I have got this fodder from Chak 68. Due to this, I can look after my cattle in a better way.
Plan Pakistan trained me in creating value-added products from milk. Now I run a sweet shop of my own. I am grateful to Plan Pakistan.
I am a member of this chiller. It has created a lot of convenience for us. Even if my husband is not around, I can deliver milk of my kettle here at the chiller. I get paid for it weekly. It has benefited us economically.
Memorandum of Understanding were signed with Bahauddin Zakariya University, Multan for research support and with provincial livestock departments to get support of provincial and district livestock departments for smooth implementation of the project.
The idea was twofold, that number one, their capacity is enhanced. we get cleaner, safer milk to the milk processors, and the children benefit from that due to higher income and more milk production. Their nutritional aspects could also be catered for. We are trying to take this to scale with other donors as well, because it's a project which had multiple benefits. It benefited the children, it benefited the women, it benefited the poor farmers who were taking all the risks, and collectively the consumers who were buying milk were getting pure milk from the milk processors.
It has been 15 years now that Plan International is operating in Pakistan, focusing on basic human rights of children and their families, in particular their protection, development, and their participation. The Milk Value Chain Project was initiated in 2010 with the help of the European Union and our NO Plan UK. Vihari was selected as the launchpad district, which comprised of 100 villages that we shortlisted for this project. The PMVCP project was initiated in 2010 with the help of the European Union and our national office in the UK. Vihari was selected as the launchpad for districts which comprise of 100 villages and were shortlisted for this project. Plan Pakistan formed 100 farmer milk cooperatives to achieve preset goals of components like breed improvement, feed and fodder, veterinary services, milk management and marketing, distribution of goats, and family nutrition. The successful implementation resulted in great outcomes. In closing, I would just like to thank the UKNO National Office and the European Union, which assisted us in implementing this project.
The project has multiple benefits at the individual and collective level. Today, 100 farmers' milk cooperatives are collecting and supplying almost 30,000 liters per day of high-quality milk to milk processors directly, and are getting a good price for their product, which has shown an increase of about 176%. Technical and skill-based jobs have been created in the livestock sector. Modern techniques for animal management, improved feed and fodder, and milk handling was imparted. Animal productivity was increased by reducing diseases. Paid jobs were created for women and milk technicians at the village level. Local economy was uplifted by creating work orders for local suppliers for machinery related to processing of milk. Village-level economy was supported by hiring 100 shops for milk collection. Better breed of goats were introduced, and milk adulteration was reduced through education and regulation. Trainings have been imparted for earning better livelihood through sale of value-added products. Modern barns have been constructed, and biogas plants have been provided to poor women-headed households. The project has multifaceted benefits. Not only has it contributed to an untapped sector with enormous potential, it has created opportunities for many underprivileged women and communities to progress with dignity and honor.